Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? I've been working on this nice vase out of olive. I was drilling it out. I got the drill bit stuck in there. Here's the clip of that right here. Son of a bitch. So anyway, we'll get this back on the lathe. It's cracked a little bit more. This was wet. I might leave these right here. Not sure. But anyway, we'll get it all back on the lathe, get it squared away, and see if we can't save that beautiful piece of olive. Be right back. I've got this turned cone, and it'll wedge itself in between there. I'll get that in the chuck, probably for both pieces, and then we'll bring the tailstock up and get these straightened out. Be right back. All right, we've got the tenon cut on this. I'll get this reverse mounted in the chuck. And before I do that, before I take that cone piece out of there, I'm going to clean up this end as well. So we'll get a nice flat edge on everything. All right, we've got the top piece mounted on here. So let me get this cleaned up a little bit, see what we can do. Take that off, see what it looks like. All right, we got the bottom half reversed on a spigot or a tenon and in the chuck. I'm gonna use a 3/4 inch skew and just kind of flatten this out a little bit. Get some of that out of there, and we'll get the top half glued back on and see what it looks like. Let me get this out of the way a little bit. All right, we've got those flattened out. Am I recording? Yeah. We've got these flattened out. I think it's going to go together pretty good. That's lined up. We'll see. I might have to add some beads there or some detail to hide that seam. I'm going to try to hide it as best I can, but it's matching up grain-wise fairly good. So maybe it can be saved. I'm going to try a couple. All right, before I glue this up, just to maybe give a little bit more strength, I'm going to take the skew and maybe do a groove in there. Excuse me. And on the other side as well, just to give a little bit more glue surface for the glue to go in, so I'm not just going butting it in together. So we'll be back when I get ready to glue it up. Try to line that up as best we can. since I had the glue out, I decided to fill these cracks in right here with some sawdust from this and mix it with the glue. It usually works pretty good. So like I said, we'll be back when this cures or dries off, so I don't know how good it's going to turn. We'll give it a little shot. Hopefully it all stays together. Look nice if it does. Again, see you when I get back. We'll go ahead and take the skew chisel and clean up that top a little bit. Excuse me. I think I'm going to leave well enough alone on this. I think I'm going to get this sanded down a little bit. I won't bore you guys with that. I don't know. A couple of beads right there, some V-grooves, I don't know. Let's get it sanded up, see what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. That grain doesn't match up when I glued these pieces back together. Probably from the dimension of the parting tool that I used to clean that cut up, but it doesn't match up. I don't know if you can see it there. Anyway, I'm going to do some beads here. Maybe 4, 5, 6 beads up the neck of this, just to hide that seam or witness line, whatever you want to call it, right there. Beautiful. Can't even tell there's a seam there. Right. It's a good fix. I think we'll do a few more small V-grooves right up here just to kind of finish that off. All right, I'm gonna call that good. I'm gonna get this sanded. I won't bore you guys with that. So it's already sanded up to 180. So I'll probably go up to 400 on it and come back when we're ready to put the finish on. So I think we saved the vase, people. Yeah. All right, this is all sanded up to 400. I was going to fill those cracks. The way this vase has been going, those cracks need to stay. So they're going to stay. It's going to look good. And let's see what this looks like. I'm going to use some Mahoney's oil on this. Should just really bring this out like really good, I hope. Let's see what that looks like. Wow, hope that's picking up. It's beautiful. Yeah, looks good. All right, that's looking good. I'll let that oil sit on there for a little bit. So now, just give it a little bit of shine, a little bit of pop. I'm gonna hit it with some Axe polish restoring paste, just a little bit. All right, we'll let that set up a little bit. I'll probably speed that up, and we will come back when I'm getting ready to part this off. And I think we saved it. Well, there it is. I think it's a nice save. This is where that seam was at on this bottom bead. I really can't even tell. Maybe a couple spots, but hit it pretty good, man. I think it was a nice save. So that grain is beautiful on this. I've got it signed. There it is. Hope you guys like it, man. It was a nice save. It's got some cracks in it, but that's just part of it. So anyway, there it is. I'll put some still shots at the end. Hope everybody's doing great. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks to my old ones. You guys are awesome and so appreciated. Like you guys don't even know. So anyway, there it is. I hope you guys like it. I know I do. So there it is. Again, thanks everybody for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, good or bad. So it all matters. There you go. That's a wrap, folks. Come on. There it is. Thank you, everybody.